Okay, in the start of the film we are shown nighttime. Here a girl named Tess came to this city for a dream job. In every town she has rented a house for herself, but she forgets the keys to that house. That's why she calls the company from which she rented this house, and goes back in her car. Then she feels that there is someone in that house. She comes back to the house and knocks on the door, and starts looking from the window. There was a boy in that house who opens the door and tells her that he has rented this house from a company, meaning the company had rented this house to two people. It was raining a lot outside, so that boy tells Tess to come inside. Tess was also helpless, so she comes inside and starts checking the whole house, so that there is no problem here. Tess tells him that this house is yours, you can stay here. I sit in my car and think something, but that boy says no, I will not like it at all. If you want you can stay here tonight, and start making tea for him. But Tess was also looking for a room for herself now. When she goes to the room she sees the purse of the boy, from which she takes up picture of the ID card, because if something goes wrong with her, she will have some proof. The boy was sitting with a bottle of alcohol for her. If you want you can sit with me, just like you didn't drink tea, don't drink it either because I know you don't trust me at all. Tess sits with him and talks a little more, and after talking for a while she goes to sleep. After a while Tess feels that someone has opened the door to her room. She feels that the boy is not going to do anything to her, but when she sees him he was sleeping. Now she wakes up the boy and asks him, didn't you do that? What are you saying? I was sleeping. Then we see that there was someone else in this house besides these two. Now Tess goes to sleep again. When she wakes up in the morning she gets a paper written by the boy, in which she wrote that I am going out for work, we will meet in the evening. Tess also leaves for her interview, but when she comes out of this house and sees all the houses around were broken, and she finds this very strange, then she goes to meet her boss, and her interview was also very good. When her boss asks her where she is living, then when she tells about this town and house, then boss says that place is not good at all, you get out of there quickly. So now she herself was scared of this place. When she was going inside the house, then a man comes there. That man was stopping her from going to this house, but Tess gets scared and comes inside. She gets very scared and calls the police. She decides to leave the house, packs all her things. Then after some time when she gets a little better, then she goes to the washroom. There was no tissue there. When she goes to the basement to get the tissue, then the door there was closed by itself, and her phone was also outside. Now she was looking for a way out of there. Then she sees a open side the wall. When she pulls it, then a door opens. From there she doesn't go inside. Obviously she was scared because it was very dark there. After thinking a lot she puts a mirror under the bulb so that the light can go inside through her eyes. Now when she goes inside, then she gets another room. Inside there was a bed, a camera and a bucket which was filled with blood. Seeing all this she gets very worried, but now that boy also comes there. She tells him to open the basement by calling him from the window. Now when he comes and opens the basement door, she tells him about the room there. He says, it's the basement. Okay, you wait, I'll check and come, but you wait for me here. Now he goes inside, but when that boy doesn't come back for a long time, Tess goes back to the basement to find him. When she comes inside, then this time she finds another way, means there was another way inside the basement. She goes inside in fear. There she was hearing the voice of that boy. When she goes and sees there, the boy tells her, there is someone else here who has bitten me. Suddenly a strange woman comes there and hits that boy's head against the wall and kills him. Then we see the actor boy in this story who was going somewhere. He gets a call. The boy who used to work with him in the film, he has accused him that he has misbehaved with him. That's why he is being removed from the film for a few days. Now this actor boy, he was very worried. He goes to his manager who tells him that you can't leave the city and go anywhere, nor can you work in any film right now. Now he gets tired of all this and goes away to live in his house where Tess and that boy used to live. When he sees their stuff, then he calls the company and asks, did you give my house to someone to live in? He says, yes, a few days ago we gave this house on rent. In the morning he sees Tess and that boy's stuff. Now he was thinking that maybe there is something in the basement. When he goes to the basement door, then he feels someone walking. He gets scared and then with a knife and torch goes inside the basement, where he sees the same mirror which Tess had put there. That room too, where the camera in bed were. When he goes further there he sees another room in which there was a show on TV, how to keep small children. Then he sees something coming towards him. This was the same woman who had killed the boy with Tess, and now she also puts this actor boy in a secret pit where Tess takes care of him. Yes, Tess was still alive and was present in this basement. Now we know about the old story of this house. The real owner of this house, his name was Frank. Now he buys some things for baby delivery, after which he follows a lady and goes to her house, saying that he is a plumber. He goes to that lady's house and opens her windows, after which he comes back to his house. The story comes again in the present. We see Tess and that actor boy were still in the secret pit. Then that woman gives him a bottle of milk and tells him to drink it. That actor boy doesn't do that. Tess says, listen to her and act like a child, then you will be saved. But he doesn't do that. Then this woman takes him with her. She was behaving with him as if he is a scared little boy, and left the door open. Taking advantage of this, Tess now runs away from here. So the same man helps her who stops her from going to this house for the first time. When Tess tells that man about that woman, then that man says, I know everything. If you want to save yourself, then go far away from here. Otherwise that woman will keep you with her for the rest of your life. But Tess tells him that someone else is trapped inside who needs my help. Now that man says, see what you have to do. But to escape from that woman at night, because she comes out at night. Now Tess runs away from there and reaches a gas station and calls the police on the other side. We see the actor boy there. We also see old Frank, who was still alive. Frank asks that actor boy for water. Here we find out we saw the room there. Frank used to bring the girls and used to treat them badly and used to make their videos, and along with it he used to kidnap a lot of girls and used to keep them locked in the cage. When actor boy sees all this in the video, he was feeling very bad. Now Frank picks up the gun after seeing him. After seeing him, the actor boy got scared, but he kills himself. But on the other side, police was not taking Tess's word seriously. They think that this girl is mad and she is lying to us. Police goes away from here. Now Tess herself breaks the window of the house and brings the keys of her car. When she starts to go from here, then that woman stand in front of her car and tries to catch her. But Tess kills her with the car and goes inside the basement to save the actor boy. Then he was also coming out, and with fear he shoots Frank's gun at Tess. Thinking that she is the mad woman in front of him, he takes care of Tess and brings her out. Then that man was also there who did stop Tess from going to this house. The woman is in this house since 40 years. But the actor boy says, how can this happen? This house is mine. That man says, according to the papers this house will be yours. But that house really belongs to that woman's father. His name is Frank. Here we come to know that this woman is no one else. In fact, she was Frank's daughter. This woman was a terrible example of his work, which was Frank's punishment. The actor boy tells Tess that I have to take you to the hospital. But that man says, not now. That mad and terrible woman must be roaming everywhere, but she will not come here. But that woman comes here too and kills this man. She escaped from him and climbed on the water tank, put the gun in the hand of the act boy. She falls down now as soon as this woman approaches them. He throws Tess down so that her life is saved, but that woman also jumps behind Tess. But they both become unconscious when the actor boy comes to them. He understands that she is dead, but Tess was still alive when he tries to save her from the gun. That woman also comes alive and kills this man. And then she starts loving Tess. Seeing her, it seemed that a mother loves her small child. But somewhere that woman was telling Tess that she should kill her, because whatever was happening with her today was the result of her dad Frank's bad deeds. Tess did not want to kill him, but she thinks that if he does not kill her, then her life will be even worse. That's why she shoots this woman, and then she leaves the town. And with this, the movie's story ends here. Thanks for watching the video. Kindly hit the subscribe button for more interesting updates from us.